Hi guys, it's Plush!
Hi, it's Gloss!
Okay guys, we're back with another video. We're gonna do our animation project. This is our long form video where we're just gonna animate a big project that we've already been working on. We already made one video about it if you want to check it out. And this is just a personal project that we've both been working on for a while and struggling to finish. We really want to finish it, so we're like, how about we just do it for a video and hack away as much as we can get done while maybe answering some fun would you rather questions.
Yay!
So that's what we're gonna do today. I'll show you guys the before. I'll put it up on the screen of what we did last video. And the goal for this video is just for us to get as much of it done. We're just gonna keep doing this as like a long form series to just do it until we finish our project and maybe start a new one. This is mostly to motivate ourselves to keep working. And I hope you guys have fun listening to us answer these silly would you rather questions. All right, let's get started. Alright, let's go to the first question. Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life?
Shampoo or toothpaste? Easy.
Like no shampoo or no toothpaste?
Easy. Fucking no shampoo.
Yeah. Because, like, I can use hand soap, I can use body soap, as long as my hair gets somewhat clean. Like, yeah, it won't be the best for my hair, but it doesn't say I can't use conditioner, and conditioner is the most helpful for keeping your hair, like,
Bro, not even that. Like, you can make a homemade, like, disinfectant cleanser. Like, when I used to sleep with my wet hair, and my hair started getting, like, a little moldy, because obviously when you sleep with wet hair multiple days in a row, your head is gonna get mold because the moisture. You just do some apple cider vinegar, some water, and there was like one other thing, I think dish soap. Boom, your scalp is clean. As long as you can get a disinfectant solution to clean your scalp, you're fine. You don't need it. But with toothpaste, yeah, you could substitute with mouthwash, but it only goes so far. Like maybe if you did mouthwash and flossing, maybe, but like your mouth isn't gonna feel right, and that's what's gonna bother me.
And I feel like the same alternative, as you said, is like making your own quote unquote shampoo. It's like you're not making shampoo, you're making other things that disinfect your hair, or different soaps that could disinfect the hair. If you made your own toothpaste, that would still be considered toothpaste. Like it still would be considered something like related to toothpaste, I feel like, and thus wouldn't really count. Like I guess if there was a disinfecting paste and maybe it would technically count.
That's what toothpaste
I would say that's harder.
That's what toothpaste is doing. It's disinfecting your mouth with bacteria. You literally can't go without it.
It's like, yeah, you could just focus on flossing and mouthwash and maybe that'll do the job. But like, to me, like, having bad breath is like worse.
It's a non-negotiable right there.
Yeah, I really don't like having bad breath, and there's other solutions for your hair. Like they make hair sprays, hair perfumes, disinfecting sprays, like just like there's conditioner that smells really good that would just be more useful.
Bro, you can just soak your hair in water and just really scrub at it with no soap, and that would be better. But you can't do the same with like in your mouth. You could rinse out your mouth all you want, but if you've been eating for multiple days and you haven't brushed your teeth, nothing is gonna stop your breath from kicking.
100%. And it's just like gross. My poor tongue needs to stop.
Also, your teeth would start to decay. Nothing will happen if you stop washing your hair with shampoo. Your hair is not gonna fall off.
I mean, it could get really gross and dirty with all the product buildup, and it could make your hair fall out, but it would take a really serious degree for it to really mess up your hair.
But you could rinse it. That's the thing. That's like, if you can rinse it and you put body wash, even if you just put body wash in your hair, you're fine. You can't do, and even if you just mouthwashed and flossed your mouth, no toothbrushing, I don't know. I think you're gonna get cavities. I think you're gonna ruin your teeth.
I feel like it would probably be okay. I think it's more about comfort and like being like, I would be really self-conscious about my teeth. I don't know if this is a very American thing, because I know it's like very American to have like pearly whites, but I would feel really insecure about like just my teeth, whereas like for my hair, I can cover up a smell, or if it's not styled well. Like I feel like I could cover that up. I can.
There's only so much gum you can pop in your mouth, truly. Truly.
True.
So I think we're on agreement there.
Okay, next question. Would you rather have to always hop around on one foot or to always squat?
What? Oh.
Like as you're walking, you gotta hit a squat. You gotta hit a squat every step.
Wait, but every step you gotta hit a squat, or you're consistently in a squat always?
It says to get around. Like in order to get around places. So I'm thinking like you have to like jump squat. That's so much worse than hopping on one foot. Your poor thighs.
No, I'm thinking you gotta do like just like you know how when you like walk and squat, you're just always in a seated position. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that would suck for me. I would hate that. I hate that. I'd rather be on one foot because at least I wouldn't look crazy. Like I feel like if I was squatting around, people would look at me sideways.
I mean, I guess that's true, and at least if you're hopping on one leg, you can like alternate if your leg gets tired. For a squat, oh my god, your legs would be burning all the time and you wouldn't want to go anywhere. But also, damn, your legs would be fire. Your knees, your ankles, you would have the best butt ever.
That's true. If we're looking at the positives of the outcome, if we're looking at the result,
you would get those mega knees guaranteed if you did the squatting to get around. And also, but I always think about cheating because I don't want to do it. But like, can't you just like go on like a skateboard or like a bike or something to get around? Like, this is only about walking, right? I mean, you could never do a triathlon if you're like a hiker or like a runner or whatever.
That's true.
So,
like, damn. I feel like I would rather be on one foot. I feel like at least, first off, that's good for balance and mobility anyway, which is really good for you, especially as you age. Like, that would be good. I feel like I'll just look crazy and I'd be scared. I'd like fart every time I like squat. Like, I'm not trying to look crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna look crazy no matter what, but I'm thinking about social situations. If you're in, like, a group of people trying to talk, it'd be weird if you were, like, squatting down. Like, you have to be looking up at everyone as you're 100%. Squatting. And you can't have meetings that way. Only if you work from home, that's the only way you could get away with it.
I also think about like, oh, I'm trying to get on the train. I'm in a crowded like subway. Like, how am I gonna be squatting down? How?
How are you gonna be hopping on one leg? That's even worse.
No, that's easier because I'm in one spot. I'm in my same position.
Yeah, but then you're moving. You might start a fight because you're like jostling around and you're in a crowded space.
I don't have. If I'm standing still, I don't have to hop. It's just to move around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the best because you can also get a cane to help get like.
That's true.
Relieve the stress of constantly hopping. Also, you would get great calves and great shins and ankle mobility with hopping on one leg every single time. I feel like it'd just be
easier. I wouldn't look as crazy if I was only hopping on one leg. But
also, balance game.
Squat, yeah, exactly. Hitting a squat, nah, that just looks a little too crazy. You know what I mean?
Too crazy. It's also a little too painful. I'd be always sweating.
Oh, facts. I'd be so sore all the time.
I'd just be like, I want to die. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, look at her coming around, squatting it up, crying. And then I'm going to be like, guys, you don't understand. I have a condition. And then they're not going to give a fuck about me.
So, next question. Would you rather take care of the Beast from Beauty and the Beast for the rest of your life or have Gaston as your boyfriend?
This is do another one. This is a no-brainer.
No!
This is literally no fucking, whoever picks Gaston instead of the Beast, even if you're not a furry, you don't even have to be a furry. Just based on levels of obnoxiousness. Why would you ever pick Gaston over the Beast?
At least the Beast is respectful. Like,
he has a nice voice. He has a library. We never seen Gaston's castle.
At least the beast used to be a prince, so like he has some etiquette and charm. Like he knows things.
At least he's a good conversation. Gaston would just talk about himself and his reflection all day. That's all he would do. It'd be so boring, and he'd be annoying and singing all the time. At least the beast, he'll sing in a corner somewhere, and if he's annoyed with you, he'll leave you alone. Also, Gaston looks like he needs attention 24/7, and I don't want to do that.
What if you're into that though? What if you're into babying? You know, like maybe what if he's BB girl? What if he's BB girl?
No, he not.
I feel like, listen, would I love a giant, tall, muscular man? Yeah. And do I think I could bitch him? Probably. But would he let me? Probably not. And I don't want to be in that fight.
I think you could trick him though. You could definitely.
That's true.
He's stupid.
I'd be like, I'm so obsessed with you.
Yeah, like. But also, I don't know. For me, it's like he's not even that attractive. Like maybe if he was a really fine. Because, like, also, the beast is also tall.
Attractive. It's the long hair.
It's
it's that ponytail right there. That pony got me.
No.
I would still pick the beast, though, because I felt like, you know, the beast was a lot more charming. He just had anger issues. That's all. I'd be angry, too, if I was turned into a beast or a witch.
He'd even have anger issues.
Yeah, he did have some anger issues.
He was literally traumatized. Yeah. He was traumatized.
Anger issues regardless. Like, whether it's valid or not. Anger issues.
All right, well, whatever. Easy. This is a dumb question because that was easy. Dumb.
Yeah, really easy. All right, one more. Okay. Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
Easily a... Whoa.
See, I would love a giraffe just for that. Like, I wouldn't think a giraffe is necessarily comfy because they shaped weird. Their shape, have you ever looked at those motherfuckers? Even their back don't look right. Their whole body don't look right.
Their whole structure.
It probably wouldn't be comfortable, but I would rather it just for the idea that they're like a cute little gentle soul. Like, they're pretty chill. And yeah, aren't they nice?
No, they're not. They're not nice. No, they're
Giraffes
not.
Aren't nice. I don't believe you.
I don't think they're nice, bro.
I thought they were just like not like necessarily nice. Like I'm not trying to domesticate I'm not trying to domesticate a giraffe. I'm just saying that they're pretty much you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you.
I mean, that's not gentle.
Yeah, yes it is.
That's not gentle.
Yes it is.
It's
a wild animal regardless.
A capybara is gentle because you could pick it up, put it somewhere, and it would do literally nothing. That's a gentle, harmless creature. A giraffe will kill you with its long head, whipping it at you. That's crazy.
That's only if you attack it. Like, that's its self-defense mechanism. I'm not trying to attack it. I'm just gonna ride it. We're gonna go to the store. I'm assuming this question is in the stance of like, the animals are chill with it. They're chill with being the mode of transportation. It's just whether you would want them to do that. Also, another con of the giraffe is the giant poop because they are large, and I don't want to pick up giant poop.
I thought you were for it.
I know I am for it, but that's a con that I'm thinking about. Like,
I mean, you don't gotta worry about it. It poops. It's like how horses poop everywhere. They don't pick up after them. The New York police ain't picking up after the horse shit. It just stays on the street. It just is what it is. But also, I just feel like if you pick a giraffe, you're like a narcissist that wants attention. I don't know. Because that's such an obnoxious choice. Like, a giraffe is huge. I'm picking...
But they look so cool.
Fuck that. That's too much effort. It can't go under bridges. Like, that's too much. I will pick a classic donkey. Hee-haw. It can go anywhere. Hiking, mountains, the street.
And they can get really small.
Suburbia. Everyone's not afraid of it. They got a gentle face, long eyelashes. They're nice. Now I'm picking the donkey. Like no brainer. No brainer, bro.
But also, the giraffe is so much cooler. Like, they just look
whatever.
Cool. Like, I think giraffes are cool.
With cooler. See, this is why I said it's a narcissistic fucking answer. Because you just want attention.
It's about nature. No, it's about admiring the animal kingdom and nature. It's a cool animal. I would like to spend time with a cool animal.
Nah, that shit, you would have to get the giganticest enclosure. And with a donkey, you just need a couple acres. Yeah, no, not even a garage. You get like half an acre, like, and you give it a good little thing. You can give it, it's easy to feed it. It's easy to please. Donkeys are chill. They're so chill.
Yeah, I don't even know what giraffes eat. I think they just eat leaves, but like, can they handle like other weather other than sunny?
Oh, that's like, also another thing.
Yeah,
donkeys could handle any climate. I actually don't know. Well, yeah, it can handle the snow, like, because you just have to get heat lamps.
Most things.
But a giraffe, anything you do in their enclosure, if they have to be indoors, it has, I don't even know how long a giraffe is, but it has to be at least tall. A 2-story tall building that has no second story. It has to be all ceiling. Like that. Yeah. You got that type of money to get that type of land and that type of house?
Worth it. It's cool.
Nah, that's too much. I could, if I got a donkey today, I can bring it into this house and I could easily start building around it. It could work. If I got a giraffe today, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, I have no idea where to put that bitch.
I'd be fucked, and then it would be mad at me because I don't have its food, I don't have its area, I don't have its space, and start breaking shit. It'd probably break its own leg because it's so tall and it doesn't have enough space to walk around.
Okay. Fair. Right, I would still pick the giraffe, but fair. Fair argument.
You know what? I know I'm right. I know it.
Okay, next question. Okay. Would you rather wear a constantly changing outfit or a constantly changing hairstyle?
Like, it's like constantly rotating. Can we make up the time frame?
Yeah, so like, I don't know if it's like every hour or just every day.
Let's pick one. Let's
I feel like the most, I would rather it be like maybe like, oh, morning, evening, night, each one changes.
Okay, so one for every meal.
Yeah, for every meal, but like, it's not like it's gonna adjust to the meal. It's just simply gonna change.
Yeah, it's just gonna snap and completely different.
Yeah, so at least 3 changes throughout the day.
Okay, constantly rotating outfit or constantly rotating hair. Easily. Wait, can we make presets, or is it random?
No, I think it's random.
Random outfits.
So you could look busted. Yeah, you could look busted.
Is it outfits in your closet so you kind of know what's in there, or is it just random clothing?
It doesn't specify. I would say it's probably clothes you own. Probably stuff what's in your closet. I feel like that's fair. In terms of hair too, like whatever kind of hair product stuff you have.
I think I'm gonna go with hair, only because I really do hate doing my hair in the morning. And like whenever I go out, I hate having to decide what I want to do with my hair. But also, man, the hair can really make the outfit.
Yeah, but also a lot of different hairstyles work for one outfit. So like, I kind of want to go with the clothes only because I like having like a fresh set of clothes on. Like, I kind of just love that. I love the feeling of fresh clothes, fresh socks. So like, I kind of love the idea of changing my outfits because I'm also trying to be more stylish nowadays.
Doesn't mean your outfit's like, stylish though.
But I can get inspired by the combos it's randomly generating. Like, what if it gives me a combo that I've never even thought about combining?
Yeah, but then also you can't test outfits because even if you change your clothes, let's say after it randomly changes, you change back into something you actually like. Like, damn, then you gotta change at least 6 times a day.
That's true. And also, like, my closet, sometimes I have like dresses from like weddings and like other parties, and then sometimes I have just like a t-shirt and pajama pants. When it's hot during the summer, I got booty shorts on. I don't wear that out. I just wear that around the house because it's hot.
Exactly.
I don't want to wear that out.
Exactly. And imagine you're in a business meeting and then you got like a cosplay on randomly in the middle of the meeting because it's lunchtime. And granted, at least if it's like during the times when you're eating, you're not going to be doing anything serious. But then I think I'm going to
see, my thing with the hairstyle is that, okay, it's how you style your hair, but like haircuts low-key count. Like, people style their hair with different cuts and different things. So I'm thinking like, damn, is one moment I'm gonna have a buzz cut, next moment I'm gonna have a long 40-inch braid. Like, honestly, actually, that's kind of interesting.
Too. Yeah,
I feel like that would be a good like punch in the face of like trying to break your identity from your hair and like that beauty standard. And that might not, it might be really fucked up at first, but I feel like it'd be really healthy.
You know what it is,
like,
though?
I feel like I would learn to appreciate more hairstyles.
Me too. And like, also all the hairstyles that you're too afraid to commit to, it just could randomly happen. Also, I feel like there are very rare, like, okay, look, I know hairstyles can get pretty funky if you watch high fashion. You can get like a helicopter hair, but even then, that's interesting. It's at least fun. Yeah. At least, I think I would prefer to control my outfit than my hair, because also doing your hair is such labor. At least choosing an outfit's kind of fun. I don't know.
Also, like, some hairstyles, like, I'll try and I just don't have the skill to, like, do. So, like, the fact that it's all hairstyles, that means, like, different styles that I probably wouldn't have even been able to get on my own because I just don't have the skill to do it. I get to have and I get to try. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think hair is the easiest one. All right. Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an airborne creature?
Air. Easy. Air.
Ooh, yeah, I feel like air too. I feel like ocean is super cool, but it's also really scary. Not that the air isn't scary, but I feel like maybe there's more open area. It's not that it's not that crowded. Yeah. I feel like the ocean is filled with shit. Filled!
Yeah, there's too much. There's less of an ecosystem in the air than in the water. The water, there's just too much going on. I don't even want to know about it. I don't want to be in the ocean. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. I'd rather be in the air. Because you know what? If I'm reincarnated as a bird, I could go in someone's house window and still watch TV if I really wanted to. I could be a little cute little dove. Or the one that sounds like a dove or an owl. What's that one called?
The morning dove.
A simple morning dove or a crow, I'm okay with. I can fly. There's not that many predators. Especially if you're like a simple city bird. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I would agree. I feel like, especially in the ocean, if you're like really deep down, like you can't see nothing. It's dark. The sun ain't going.
Well, if you're a fish,
there.
you can also see. Like I'm assuming you adapt to whatever situation you're in.
I guess that's true, but I'm also thinking about the type of intelligence of sea creatures, and I feel
I'm
like
assuming
you're like airborne creatures are a lot more intelligent.
I mean, if you're reincarnated, I'm assuming you are you, but just in a different body.
I feel like that'd be really lonely. At least birds are like kind of social. I guess some fish are social.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like at least like I see the birds in the squirrels outside interacting and like eating the bird seed we leave out. Like I think that looks like peaceful and nice compared to what I think the ocean would be like.
And you can sing, and then people like to like hear you sing. Yeah, and you can just be around.
And bird watch.
Again, like being a bird, you can have an even easier life and still have a similar life to being a human. All you gotta do is find your own food, and really all you gotta do is find the house that will willingly give you food, like how we do. We feed the freaking birds by our house 2 times a day. We just gotta find a cash cow house. And just stay there.
Yeah, literally a little old lady that has a bird feeder and it has like
not that many curtains
fountain.
So I can watch TV. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
I love how you're really stuck on this TV thing. Like you need to have access to the TV.
I'm gonna be bored and I'm gonna want to entertain myself. And like, yeah, I could talk to the squirrels, I could talk to the raccoons, I could talk to the possums. But and even the cats. But there's only so much, I want to watch some TV.
Would you rather go a year with no eyelashes or go a year with no eyebrows?
What? This is such an easy question. Easily no eyebrows. Yeah. No eyebrows. That's at least a fashion look.
That is a look.
That's a look.
Yeah, that is a look.
Such a look. No eyelashes. That's fucked up, and you're getting an eye infection. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
Yes.
But also you could, because then you could always, if you really miss the eyelashes, you could just put fake lashes on, and it's a clean slate, so you can never do it wrong, and you can add whatever length you want.
No. The eyelashes protect you from dirt. Literally, anyone throws dust in your eye, you're fucked. Like,
bro, we wear glasses.
No,
we're fine.
I don't care. No, even if like a bug gets in your eye, like the eyelashes are protecting you. You need it. I can go without eyebrows. Eyebrows serve no function other than showing expression, and I can draw that on.
That's true. And also, like, people do some fun things with, like, the no eyebrows. So I feel like
you can make stars, you can make hearts. I just feel like women have made it fun enough that if I came out with no eyebrows, everyone would be like, all right, she's doing a look.
Yeah,
but if I came out with no eyelashes, people would be like, oh. But then it's even weirder because I still have hair and other hair on my body. So then people are going to be like, she cut it off herself. She's an idiot. Like, it's going to be a whole thing. It's a whole thing. No.
Or they're gonna be like, oh, poor her, she got bad genes.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You're gonna look disfigured, but if you have no eyebrows, yeah, some people are gonna think you're ugly, and some people are not gonna fuck with the vibe, but it's a vibe, so it's fine.
100%. I know there's some people, like, there's like that, it's not like a disease, but it's like a condition where like you have no hair and that includes eyelashes. So like there's people who have it and exist and it's fine.
It's fine.
Like, I don't think it'd be
But if
killer.
I have to pick.
But definitely I think at least the no eyebrows thing was a trendy look. If I didn't know how to style it, I can at least hit up Pinterest and figure it out.
I just feel like I can do so much more with eyebrows, and I wouldn't want to put on eyelashes every day. Even if, like, all right, maybe you can do some cute ones or you can have some permanently put on. I don't know. Yeah. I would prefer to do my eyebrows.
Yeah, I agree. I would prefer the eyebrows. Okay, next one. Would you rather be trapped in a romantic comedy with your enemies or trapped in a horror movie with your friends?
I don't have any enemies, so I'm just gonna imagine that I have ops. And I would rather be in a romantic comedy with my ops. Because there is an enemy to lover situation that could happen there.
Yeah!
There's a possibility.
The sole reason was like, well, what if we enemies to lovers, though? What if I get to live that dream?
Exactly. And like, listen, I'm hoping my ops are cute. But even if it's a rom-com, at least will be funny. It's comedy in there.
Yeah, at least we can bully each other and we could try to really be nemesis, you know,
and
really
you don't
go
have
at
to
each
get
other. Like, that's funny.
End. You can simply be like, you tried it out and it didn't work out.
Yeah, and what if it's like a platonic love in the end?
Yeah,
you know? It could end positively.
If I'm in a horror movie with my friends, that means they could die, and I don't want to see them. We just saw the Terrifier. I would rather kill myself. I would rather kill myself than be in that universe with my friends, because he's getting them all.
Yeah, no,
he's getting my
he's horrifying. I'd be just I would be useless. I would definitely be one of those people that just have no survival instincts, would panic, probably trip over nothing and die. Yeah. I know myself. I'm going to struggle. I would much rather just deal with my enemies and just put the differences aside. I could be the bigger person. I could do it.
And if you're in a universe where you're in a rom-com, that means even if they are your enemies, that means anytime they try to hurt you, it's not going to work out because there's a comedy element. It's not like it's a drama where something bad could happen. You're in a rom-com. The stakes are kind of low, which I prefer.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I would rather something where I feel also a rom-com you can kind of control. You can control your reactions and how you do things. So even if they're the most obnoxious person or the person I hate the most, the most vile person, I could deal with it. You know, I've worked customer service before. I've had to deal with obnoxious customers. I can fake it.
And again, I'm keep thinking about the comedy aspect. I'm assuming I'm gonna be self-aware, and so the comedy aspect will be very in my face, and I'll be having a good time.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a good one.
I agree. Okay, Pax. So we finished our challenge. We've done animating. It's been 3 or 4 hours. And now it's time to review what progress we've made. We're gonna start with mine. We're first gonna pull up our before. I'm gonna be real, I'm not too sure if this before video I have is my latest, but I mostly worked on the guy character in my shot today, so this might not be the most updated version for the girl character. I feel like I have more animation for her, but I didn't have a before, and I was like, oh, I really want to show the before of what he looked like, so just focus on the guy. Don't even look at her. She's not important. Guy character. This is also the whole shot, so I gotta pause it. So I'm just gonna play it. This is the before, and this is how much I was gonna work until.
Rion, I've got the tea.
What's the tea?
This
What's the tea? You got more tea?
Yes.
Tell me the tea.
This boy called...
So that's all I was trying to aim for. I was trying to get
I fucking love your shot.
Thank you. I was trying to just get to the end of this part where he like goes, all right, just tell me the tea then. And he turns. I didn't get to finish that final turn. But I did do a lot of work to like finish him up and get him like looking smoother, getting him better. So just one more time, maybe just pull through it one more time. He has like no animation. You know, I'm gonna mute it and talk through it. His animation is like barely nothing. I barely got to do anything. So very floaty. I basically just went from step right to spline just to see it, and then I play blasted it. So okay, everyone, this is the after. This is what I got done. I'm really sad I couldn't finish that like end part where he gets the final turn, but getting like the motion of this like kind of like sassy like, oh, what's the tea? Like, oh, you got tea? Like, you're just a kid. Like, why do you got drama? You're like 12. So trying to get that like feel was kind of hard, and like I was just struggling with it. So this is how much I got done.
Carry on. I've got the tea.
What's the tea?
This
What's the tea? You got more tea?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Tell me the tea.
Yeah.
You see how like the motion of like the back is just not there yet? I'm gonna mute it.
I just truly feel like the turn, that first turn, fantastic. The lean in, so good. The only thing is that very last
that's the thing I couldn't get done.
It's a little bit too, and then a little bit of the neck is moving a little too much. It's like right there, especially like the head shake. It's a little too much.
I thought it kind of looked cool, like kind of sassy.
It was the one where he just goes like there, like, oh, tell me the tea. That one's really good. But the one where he's kind of like, what? You got more tea? It's like the wiggle is too wide, and so there's just too much movement. Personally, for me, but it could also be that like someone else sees it and they think it's like someone might think that you pushed it enough. I definitely think you got the vibe that you were like describing. You're just like, oh, this kid, like, what are you talking about? Kind of dismissive, but also like paying attention. Like, all right, what is she gonna say right now?
So like that's why I really wanted to get that like that ending motion done, because it would have felt like I completed a whole section. So I was pretty disappointed I couldn't finish it. But like, I don't know, it was pretty rough. Like I don't know, I felt like my blocking was really good and really thorough, but going into spline, it just, I don't know, I guess because it's like, I don't think it's complex, but I think going from like doing like a little shimmy back as you're like low-key moving forward, I guess it's more complex than I thought it was. So I was really struggling to get that
It's very
motion.
subtle movement, and the thing with those little small movements is that you have to get the weight, or else it just feels like floating. I also noticed that at the end there, his knee is still towards us at the end, because the white stripes are like that. So it kind of looks like his knee is broken. So you definitely have to fix that. But I definitely think you got like the little sway there is really good, and then when he turns, he goes there. That like I feel like you got the swaying and the movement when he's turning great until the very end, because he kind of like slowly gets back on that leg where he needs to just like get on it. But I think you got the weight really well on like most of it.
Yeah, thank you. I felt pretty proud with this. I'm really excited to like for the next video to keep working on this, or the next time we work on this to keep going, because I really want to get to the next section. I think I'm doing a good job. So
yeah, you are. And then this shot is so cute. It has a lot of personality. It's very engaging. Like, you want to know what's happening. Like, you don't want to look away. It's very cute.
Thank you. Now it's time for use, time for gloss. Let's see your before.
All right, my turn. Okay, so this is my shot before. I play blasted all of it, but I didn't spline everything perfectly. So let's just look at it. Start from the beginning. And here you go. So this is the before. So what I had worked on before was I really focused on the legs. It was clipping through the floor. The knees were going crazy. And so I mostly, like when I splined last time, focused on that area. And you could see it's not as clipping as much, even though it has some issues. So that's kind of all I worked on. And now let's see after what I worked on right now during our shot.
I love your shot. I always forget how like good the weight is. You really got like the weight of it like feeling so good, even though there's no sound.
Thank you. It's really like the key to this whole shot is all weight. So for this what I had worked on was I wanted to keep working on the legs because there was still some issues with the knee and the feet clipping through. But then I kind of like, I got carried away. I started like pivoting toward focusing on him getting up, and I like completely changed how he got up with like his legs. Cause like let me just show it to you. Let me just show. So this is the part I worked on, like him getting up and then like showing like moving. So basically when I was working, like you'll probably see it in the quick time, his like his legs are so long that like when he's like getting up, his knees are always clipping through the floor. And so I was like trying to like figure out a way to get him to get up still slowly, but so that his knees aren't clipping as much. So I had to get rid of that cute little like leg forward. Because even though it looked good pose-wise, like the pose was satisfying, it didn't make sense in like how he was getting up. Like it made no sense why his legs were moving forward while he's just trying to get up. Like usually when you're getting up, your legs aren't like really gonna move. Like they move a little bit to like kind of move the knees. So that's the only thing I need to really fix in this shot. It is, I feel, more of a boring pose, but it's a pose that I feel makes sense weight wise. I don't know if I'm like completely happy with it. Obviously I need him.
Can I see
yeah.
Let me see what it looked like before.
Yeah, don't worry, it's right there. So it's right here. So like the legs are moving, like as he's like it makes no sense, and there's no weight.
No, I don't think it makes no sense.
I just feel like it was hard to get weight. I don't know. I might go back and
I think
maybe
it's because
like,
you had his leg moving at the same time as him getting up. Like I feel like he maybe as he was on the ground would have positioned his leg farther up so that as he's getting up he can push with his leg, with his arms, to help him push his upper body forward. Because now it's doing at the same time, doing that motion at the same time. Whoa, that's a core workout. That's hard to do. But like I also think like it could make sense. I'm noticing. I think this works too. The only thing I don't like is how he arches his back slightly and then it rounds again. I feel like that doesn't make sense. I feel like it should stay
where?
Okay, here, and then he gets up, keep going, keep it going. Here, this is rounded. Now it's no, there, right there. See how it arches and then rounds. This is arch, that's round. I think it should stay rounded.
So like when he's going up like this, it stays round. I just feel like when you're like going behind back, you kind of arch.
For like the arm motion.
But maybe I can reduce it.
Yeah, maybe reduce it. It just, oh damn, the arm looks so cool like that. So I just feel like
I haven't done, and also that was another issue and why I changed the legs. His arms, like the way they're positioning, like even now, they're still too stretched out. And so I have to figure out a way to like, I might need to animate his arm moving like back, because like, oh my god, like his arms are short compared to his torso and his legs. So I was just like struggling with that and trying to get that. I feel like I like the before of his leg. Like the pose was just so much stronger. I feel like this is a strong pose to me.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I like it. I also feel like it's like not like a pathetic, but like you're struggling kind of pose. Like this isn't a pose that gives confidence. You know what I mean? Like you're like,
it's like desperate.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's still desperate. Yeah. Like this is still desperate.
To me, no,
it
gives too uniform, and that's the problem. Where it's like when you got
it needs to be broken up.
Yeah, you're broken up, and this feels too uniform. Like there's no real issue with this. I just think in the situation he's in where it's really dire, I feel like the other one kind of reads better. But I think like right here when he gets on the floor, pause it when he gets like laying flat on the floor. Here, when his arms are going up, his legs should be moving forward to position to go up, so that you can keep that position of it. So like as he's moving up, right, like as he's on the floor, he's putting his hands to his side near his ribs, and then his knees should be moving up to like prepare to get up. Like it's all in preparation to.
You know what it is that I think I was trying to avoid adding more keyframes because I would have to add more keyframes to get that, because they need more time. That was the thing, and that's why I got rid of it. I'm like, I don't want to make more time.
Valid.
But I feel like I need to kind of do a middle ground where maybe it's like similar pose, and I just give it more time.
In that same motion of him putting his hands to his side, you could possibly get it forward a little bit.
No, I tried.
Really?
Like, it's just that there's too much happening all at once, and there's not enough weight. Like, it needs to be that once he gets up, you feel him on the ground. Like, that's the thing that I'm not getting, is that it doesn't really feel like he's like here you get it a little bit. It feels like he's on the ground, and there's like, he's forcing his body, and the floor is also forcing it. Like, it's solid. And like, for here, it just doesn't feel like he's solid in this moment, and it kind of makes no sense. And
maybe as he's throwing that spell, that spell, he can move his leg forward. Like, as he's throwing it, it's like he's getting off balance, and that's why his knee goes forward. Maybe it could be there. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you like use your hand and you're like, ah, shit. You know, like he's already.
Yeah, that's true. Because then he would use this leg to. Because this he has less balance.
Okay. See, we cooking. Okay. We're cooking here.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's like kind of what happened. But I feel like I got the slow better here. Yeah. Where it's like, it's slow, but not too slow. Yeah. And then I just need to, like, you know, I need to get the arms and everything. Yeah. And also fix the head. Like, if you see here, like, as he's, like, going down here, let me just... As you see the head, it doesn't really do much.
Yeah,
and
it needs to drag down. Like, his head needs to go all the way down, very overlappy.
So, like, I kind of did that here, where I did that there. Like, I added a whoop. Like, you see it here. Like, his head... It goes down, up, then boom. Like I did that. I got real distracted during this session. I kept going between the legs, the knees, the hips, the up. And I need to stop doing that because I just I changed so many things.
No. I think the problem, it's like the predicament of animation. So like the reason why I didn't get as far in mine is because I was doing the same thing where it's like, I'm just gonna do this one control and that's it. But for me, I was doing the main root control. But because the chest and the arms were so off timing, I could not figure out if what I was doing for the main control was enough. So I would have to, like, in increments, do the main control, then do the hips, then just like take out anything from the chest that was too distracting. Like, at least, like, not fix it completely, but just like tone it down so that I could visually see what the fuck I was doing. Because I get too it's overwhelming. It's a lot of moving parts, and it's hard to unless you're like a straight up professional and you understand the body 100%, you're not gonna know. And we don't know. We're not there yet. So I don't even think it's you getting distracted. It's you trying to see what you're trying to get done, and you were using fixing the other parts to help see if you're getting to where you were trying to go. That's what I had to. If I didn't fix the feet, like the little baby steps I was doing, even though you don't even see the feet in mine, because you see the feel shift, the shift in the legs and the movement, I could not tell if the main root control was the motion I needed. It was hard.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I just think, you know, we just gotta keep working on it. You didn't make any mistakes. You made progress.
I feel like I made progress, but also retracted on some progress because I'm, like, changing things. But I'm also liking it better. So it's a necessary evil, honestly.
Yeah, and, you know, we're learning. You know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I think your stuff is looking good. I like how it looks. The feel is really great. The weight is perfect. So... We're both doing really good.
We should definitely write down what we want to improve for the next one. So, like, I think I need to add more frames.
Yeah.
And add back the leg as an assist for the weight. And then I have to add some feet control. Because, like, the feet aren't going to be completely still. And right now they're, like, completely stock still. Yeah. So that's not great.
And you also have to,
and
like,
then I have
fix
to move
up the
on
arms
to
and stuff. And then, like, any other overlapping thing with the head.
Yeah, and then also I didn't even touch the arms, and that's kind of floaty right now.
Yeah, you gotta work on
and then
the
I
arms.
have to, and then also, like, as he lands after throwing the thing, it's too quick.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that it's quick.
I like that it's quick too. It makes sense.
I wish it was more. I want it to be more intentional. Though, like very intentionally, not by accident. I made it quick.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I have to do the face. So still a lot to do, but still progress.
Literally me, I'm like, yeah, I did all that work, but did I even do the lip sync at all? No. Did I do any expression? Nope. I just did the body mechanics. So, you know, we're on our way. We're on our way to this, you know? We're making good progress.
Yeah, I think we're making good progress, and it's just good that we're working on it more consistently.
Yeah,
and also
fun.
Talking about it, like really talking through what the issues are.
Yeah, super
Just having
fun.
our own
And
little
also it's
dailies.
just yeah, and it's also just really important just to have other people see your bullshit, even if it sucks and it's kind of embarrassing. It is what it is.
No, yeah, I think the more we like look through it, it's less embarrassing. It is also
100%.
like in hindsight. Oh, yeah, that's why talking through it is better. Cause like now that I'm like talking it through, I'm like, oh man, I would have noticed this sooner if I just like took a second and had you on the
always
phone
say
and
this
just
to
be
each
like,
other.
hey,
We
look
say
at this. Yeah, we really
Yeah, we
do.
literally say this to each other all the time. But do we do it? No, but at least we're trying to remember to do it. We're gonna next time we do this, maybe what, in like 2 weeks, we're gonna do another one of these videos. We're gonna make sure to talk to each other more. So everyone, thank you guys
literally.
so much for watching our video. Let us know if you like the idea of like us doing like those would you rather kind of things while we're doing this. We're just trying to find a way to like, as we're animating, make it kind of fun and interesting for you to listen to, because I know this is not the most visually interesting content. So let us know what you think.
Like, something to make it fun.
Yeah, you know, and like I have some other ideas, so let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you guys are working on any animation, any type of art. Maybe tag us on Blue Sky. We're also on TikTok, so let us know. Follow us on our socials, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.